Ansley, Alex Dodd from the Clemson Insider. You're, one of the only players on the team that has postseason experience, the only player that's been to an NCAA regional. What, advice and leadership can you provide to your team from having experienced this before, going on the road and trying to play out of a regional?
Yes, sir. A lot of it's just reminding them to believe in how good that we are. I can be intimidating when you're going up and facing like an Alabama or a big name team. And just, it kind of goes back to one of the things Dabo told us too is greatness isn't just for a few, it's for everybody. It's not just for Alabama or UCLA or Oklahoma. It can be for little old Clemson too, and you really got to believe in that. And we have all the tools necessary to beat anybody on any field. We have the hitting, we have the pitching, we have the fielding. We just got to put it all together, and we have to believe in that. And the game doesn't change no matter where you go. It's still the same game, different opponents, just believing in yourselves, and we'll do good things there. I have a lot of confidence in that.
How cool was it to have Coach Sweeney here? And it seems like it was a really inspirational time for you guys as well.
Definitely. He said so many good things. I had my little notebook and jotting things down myself. So even though after this year I'll be done, I hope to continue on and share wisdom like that with people I coach afterwards too. He had good stuff. He's a good coach.
Ansley, Trevor Gross from CUTigers.com. You came so close to winning the ACC championship in your first full season as a program. How difficult was it to get past that, put it behind you, and how angry were you all when you first got the news that you weren't going to be hosting the regional?
We were definitely disappointed, but coaches, they're good. They have not let us get down about it at all, and again, instilling that belief in that we got to play. We got to be the best. We got to beat the best, and so that's what we got to go do. So not thinking too much about that. That happened. Focusing on that windshield, not in the rearview mirror. We're looking forward.
Have you guys been able to think about or talk about how big the moment is just to be able to be in the NCAA tournament, like it being in the moment and really enjoying this time?
Exactly. No one expected us to be here this soon. Not even myself, honestly. I had no doubt Coach Whitman builds a good program, but I'm excited that we were able to do it in just the first year, in my last year of eligibility. So I'm even more excited. We're going to have some fun and enjoy this because it was not expected. So now we're just gonna enjoy it.
Ansley, defense was tremendous. Obviously, Valerie was incredible in the circle, but also y'all behind her in the field. What can you say about just the overall defensive effort in Louisville?
We've improved a lot since the beginning of the year. We had a lot of defensive mess-ups earlier in the year. I think a lot of that was us being young, unfamiliar with each other, so building that chemistry, building that confidence, learning each other, I think is able to help us grow a lot more defensively, and it just makes us a much more solid team now that we've got the pitching, the defense, and then get that hitting going too, and we get that all going at the same time, and we're going to be pretty unstoppable.
How has this week of practice been for you guys? Just kind of in the middle of the whirlwind of postseason play. How prepared do you feel like you guys are moving forward towards Tuscaloosa?
Like Coach said, this was one of our best practices today of the whole year. So we're going to use that. We're feeling good. We're going to take that energy, take that momentum, carry us into the regional. It's nice being able to practice now without worrying about school or anything like that. Well, I guess some people are still in summer school. But, after the crazy spring semester, we're pretty much we're focused on playing. So that's fun.
Does it add the excitement a little bit going into an SEC environment, SEC stadium, and playing one of the big SEC programs?
Definitely. I've never been to Tuscaloosa myself, but I've heard it's such a great environment, and I'm really excited to go, honestly. It's going to be a fun story to tell people, yeah, I got to play in that stadium.
We'll open it up to questions on the iPad now.
Ansley, this is Todd Shaughnessy.
Hi, Todd.
Just wondering, when you started to realize that things were going to be better than you even expected this season?
Probably last year. Honestly, it goes back. Obviously, transferring in, we didn't have the stadium, didn't really have anything to compare it to. All we had was Coach's word of, yeah, we're gonna be good. We're building it, not just a program, we're building a championship program. And it's like, okay, yeah, like that's great. I get to be a part of that. But who would have known it would have been in the very first year? And so we got a little glimpse of that last year. Was kind of like our first half year, and we were already so successful. So. That was kind of the start of it right there, being like, oh, we're actually going to be good right off the bat.
What kind of things can you tell your teammates about what it's like to be in a regional?
A lot of it is just like, it's the same game. You don't want to hype it up too much because you don't want people to get like too like tight about it. You do want them to get excited and have a lot of passion for it, and that tends to make you play better. But you don't want to hype it up too much, make it seem too scary, too out of reach, too crazy, because that can be intimidating. So just reminding them it's still the same game. You're still out there, same rules, all that stuff. Different stakes on the line, but that just makes it even more exciting.
Hey Ansley, it's Zach Wagner with TigerNet. I don't know if you were on social media on Sunday night after the seeding was announced, but it seemed like anyone that was a fan of Clemson had something to say about it. Just how nice is it to see that your fans kind of rally around you, and they're upset that you guys got a 2 seed in your first full year of competition?
Definitely. Oh man, yes, that was a fun time on Sunday night. It was good to get on there, and that kind of fueled your fire a little bit, and it's motivated us a little bit more. They got us hyped. They're so good at that. Even when they're not here on social media, they hype us up.
Time for 2 more questions.
You guys excited to be able to play the role of the underdog, the team with a chip on your shoulder, and go into Tuscaloosa with a little bit of a vendetta?
Definitely. We got nothing to lose going out there, so we're excited. Playing free, playing with some energy, playing with some excitement.
Did Datler tell you guys how to slay the giant?
Slay the Giants.
Yeah, playing Alabama.
Oh yes, good jokes. Clemson versus Alabama.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of that on social media too. That's pretty funny. Yes, he obviously said this is personal for me too, so go out there. So he got us hyped. We're excited. Just real excited. I can hear him cheering now over there actually.
Go join them.
Yeah.